Yeah, I know what really happened, okay? I know who the real enemy is. Because that girl, it was that girl, I don't want to say the person's name, but it was that female. She is jealous of all the other black women, right? And she have her own issues, and she's trying to find anybody she can use to try and scapegoat. This is where it's coming from. So when that lady came there, she started gossiping to her and talking about all the other black women, because she's a narcissist, she's trying to find anybody in there to go against us. And that's why she went in there and she was running up her mouth. But she doesn't realize something. Don't mess around with some of these older black women, because they have more understanding of people than the enemies know themselves. So at the same time, you're running up your mouth and you're talking crap to that black lady. She was getting upset at her. She's like, okay, you're telling me about this one, about how certain people are, but at the end of the day, obviously maybe that lady, she's like, I need to rest my body, or I'm tired, or whatever, and it was starting to make her get upset. That's why she started disrespecting the girls, because she looked at them and be like, you're talking crap about all these other black women in here, but the old lady, she's like, I'm looking at you guys, and you guys ain't shit. That's where it happened. And from the time she left there now and she went into the next room, this is what happened. It was all that crap that the true enemy, it was ruminating that old lady's mind. So she's here sitting back saying, let me see here and watch and wait and see what that girl was saying, if what she was saying was true. This is where it all came from. I see who the real enemy is. And no, you're not gonna sit around there gossiping about women to the black women. She because she's different. She wants, like, you can see she wants, like, most of the men to put attention on her. So she's trying to get the men and some of the women that she talks to go against the black women, to try and discredit the black women. That is what is going on in there. That's what started all that mess. But let me tell you something. It's that Spanish girl. I don't care. You're jealous of whoever you're jealous of in there. I don't care if you're jealous of me. I don't care if you're jealous of any other black woman. You need to mind your own business. Whatever you did in your life, that's on you. You need to take accountability for your actions and whatever you did. You understand me? If you need to go back and apologize to whoever you did, if whatever you did is what you did, and I don't care about what you did, but you're not going to walk around and try and ruin black women's reputation right in that space. It's just little subtle things that I noticed. That's why I'm saying that. Everything led up to the whole scenario happened because that Spanish girl, she needs to be quiet with her jealousy. That's what she needs to do. Your little racist agenda is not going to work in that space. A lot of people, I don't know if anyone else is aware of it, but I'm aware of it. And you need to be quiet. I don't believe in those things. Like, obviously she's doing that because she's late, because you're irrelevant. Oh, because you want all the black men to give you attention and not give any black women attention. So you want to be the one to take all the black women, and then all the black men, and then the black women don't get married? Is that your whole agenda? Is that what's ruminating in your mind? So you want the black men to save you and not to help nobody else in there. I rebuke your spirit. That's all I had to say to that girl. It all started because she was slandering the dark-skinned women in that space to the old dark-skinned lady. That's where it came. That's where it all started. And you need to be quiet. And I don't care. Whatever you do in your daytime, you're a grown adult. And if you don't want nobody to know what you're doing, you stay away from people. You understand me? You're that insecure to try and to walk around and try and discredit strangers, people who don't even want to know who you are. It has to be said because that's what's going on. That's what led up to that situation. And obviously, she needs to be quiet because some of the people, some of the women, you want to prey on other women's vulnerability right in their own space. That's what she was trying to do. You don't know what kind of hell some people came from. And you have no right to be trying to exercise that type of thinking around other black women. How dare her? I kind of picked it up, but I'm just like, I'm ignoring you. I don't care who the hell, whatever black guy you want to talk to, whatever. I don't care. That's between you and whoever you talk to. But don't you ever dare sit around there watching other black women getting jealous, and then you're sitting there talking with a black dude, running up your mouth and trying to get the black dude to come against their own black women. Now we see where all the problem is coming from. And I'm not mental. It's you. It's her mental. You sitting there trying to be you're trying to be black too much. That's the problem. Anyway, I had to say that. I had to talk about it because that's what led up to the whole thing that happened yesterday. Is because of what the lady was telling her. So in that old people, they've been through a lot. So when they come around people, think about it. Think about an old person came in that space and then you have some weird jealous racist putting crap in her ear telling her, don't trust these people, don't trust that person. That's why she's walking around frustrated because she's thinking, I need to be in a safe place, but I have to be here feeling anxiety, uncomfortable because of what the lady was telling me. And then people are looking at her like, we're not even bothering you and you're just acting up all crazy. And then that caused her to try to start a scene now because she wants to see who's gonna give her that reaction. Who they really say they are. Well, she ended up finding out who really is who in there. But that's enough of that. That's all I gotta say. Bye. That's enough. Don't talk to me. Some people, like, you kind of notice that this girl had this little smirk on her face. She said, oh, hey, mi amor, blah, 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 how you doing? And I'm like, I'm okay. In my mind, I'm like, I'm tired. I want to go lie down. I'm going to go grab a shower. I'm just get something to eat. I'm thirsty. That's all that's in my mind. But she had that smirk like she's like vindictive, like, I'm going to get you. And I'm like, okay, I see it. I saw it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to focus on it, but I did see it. And there's more than one person I did see your little face. Okay. The point is that we all need to take responsibility for our own actions. And yes, we are grown adults. And yes, people going through things. And people need to have some respect that some people come in certain spaces because they've been through too much. And they don't want to be attacked when they come in certain spaces. And I respect that. But how dare you sit around trying to start something out of racism or jealousy right in the black woman's face? You better cut that nonsense out. I wasn't born yesterday, ho. Anyway, I'm thirsty. I'm tired. I'm going to go sleep. Bye.